Alright guys, Mikey here from the Electric Scooter Guy. And guys, here we go again with this piece of dog shit, Chris Dallas, and all the bullshit he just keeps spewing. I mean, he just doesn't fucking stop. He doesn't stop. Now, I think he just believes his own lies. That's what I think. I think he just is starting to believe his own shit, his own bullshit, his own lies. Now, listen, guys, I'm all for someone making money and starting their own business. But when you're a sleazy scumbag like Mr. Dualped Chris Dallas is, well, I'm going to call you out. Because in your last video, you said to your supposed customer that you showed him receipts on how much your motors cost. Oh my God. Anybody can print out a fucking receipt. And if it's a Chinese receipt, listen, you give these Chinese people enough money and they will do whatever you want them to. Like how you see this scooter up on the screen. You see this scooter up on the screen? It's just a plain Dualped electric scooter, okay? But what Mr. Dualped does is, and I said it in all my other videos, he changes the logos and decals. You pay these Chinese people enough money and they'll do whatever the fuck you want them to. So what he does is he changes the logos and decals and he calls it a Dualped, which it's the same exact scooter as the Yumi Y11, the Dokma. They're all the fucking same. He says though, that what sets him apart from all the other scooters is he uses proprietary motors, sine wave controllers. Guys, it's all a bunch of bullshit. And I'm not just saying it to say it. I'm not just saying it to get on this guy. Because if he had a legitimate business, I would probably be promoting him, to be honest. But I do feel bad if you did buy a piece of shit Dualped. I really do feel bad for you guys because you spent 2 to 3 times more than what you should have spent on all those piece of shit scooters. The Spitfire, the Spider version 2, the Spider. I mean, they're piece of shit scooters. He says a 52 volt scooter could do 50 miles an hour. In your fucking dreams. In your dreams, a 52 volt scooter is going to do 50 miles an hour. Then he says his 60 volt flagship Dualped Ultra, bullshit. Doesn't that sound like Dualtron Ultra? He says that his Dualped Ultra could do like 65 miles an hour. Now that's just as fast as a KAABO King GT. And this ain't no, well, this shit up on the screen ain't no KAABO Wolf GT. As you can see, it's $825, $766 to $825 fucking dollars. And he's flipping this piece of crap for $3 grand. With taxes, you're looking at $3,300. $3,300 when you could get a KAABO Wolf Warrior, a 011X, I mean a turbo wheel Phaeton, and those are real scooters. Look, he doesn't even use real hydraulic brakes. They're semi-hydraulic brakes with little tiny rotors. And you want to know why I know that, guys? Because look, I have this same scooter. Yes, it's different colors, and my scooter has black lipped rims and his scooter has silver lipped rims. He has the 1600 watt motors and I have the 1400 watt motors, but it's the same frame. It's the same scooter. Just look at this piece of shit. I can't stand looking at his face. I just want to knock him the fuck out. I really do. I wish that somebody that lived in the Toronto area, I would pay them like, what is it, $2,000 for that Spider version 2 or whatever the fuck it is, as you can see up on the screen. I would love to pay somebody to call Chris Dallas up and say, hey, Chris, I want to buy a Spider version 2, which is a Yumi D5 Plus. And the reason why I know it's a Yumi D5 Plus is because I have the same exact scooter, as you can see. It's a Yumi D5 Plus. That's all it is. 52 volts. It goes about 33 to 34 miles an hour max. He's trying to say it does 50 miles an hour. So I would love somebody to go up to Toronto and say that they're going to buy a Spider version 2, right? Get on it and just totally call him out and say, wait a second, Chris, I thought this did 50 miles an hour. Now, you could set the tire diameter down, and that will change the speed on the speedometer. So he might be doing that. But if you keep the speed, the diameter at 10 inches, where it's supposed to be, I guarantee you that scooter's not going over 35 miles an hour. So I wish somebody can go up there, call his ass out on camera. But the thing is that you're going to have to make the video, because he's not going to make the video, because if he makes the video, he's just going to delete it and not make the video. So somebody needs to make their own video and pretend like, you know, they're making a video and they're happy that they got a Dualped and, you know, blah, 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 and then just call his ass out. That would ruin his whole fucking business. I'm telling you, I don't know. We got to get somebody to go up to Toronto. Like I said, I will pay somebody to go up there and call this bitch ass motherfucker out. Because guys, I'm not trying to hate on the guy. I'm really not hating. I'm just trying to educate the public. I don't want anybody else getting ripped off. You guys are getting ripped off. And like I said, you could get a KAABO Wolf Warrior 11 Plus for $2,800. That's even cheaper than the piece of shit that he's got. As you can see up on the screen, I have the same scooter. I have like 4 different electric scooters, guys. I know about electric scooters. And his electric scooter, yeah, it might be good for the first 1,000 miles, but then after that, you're gonna have nothing but problems. Try getting parts from Chris Dallas. That means that Chris Dallas has to call Alibaba, get the parts from Alibaba, which is gonna take about 3 weeks to a month before you even see any parts from China, and then Chris Dallas has to send the parts to the customer. So that's gonna take over a month for you to get your scooter back in working condition, because this dude does not have his own factory, he doesn't manufacture his own parts, and he does not supply Alibaba. Your man has the nerve to say he supplies Alibaba. When I heard that, I almost shit. I almost fell off my fucking chair. He's the manufacturer. He supplies Alibaba with all their electric scooters. Now, does that sound right to you guys? Does that sound right to you guys? He's making fake videos. He's putting fake comments up. All those comments you see, they're all positive comments. No negative comments. Nobody on YouTube, and I mean nobody on YouTube, has all thumbs up, no thumbs down, and all positive comments. It's just not going to happen. My man V the Sapien, shout out to V the Sapien, he said the same shit. Now guys, this is the Yumi Y11 up on the screen. Isn't the Yumi Y11 such a nicer scooter with such a nicer looking deck? The deck that he has is so ugly with that red Dualped logo. Man, get a better looking logo. And then he's got that blue ugly looking logo on the Spitfire or the version 2 Spider, whatever the fuck. Come up with your own fucking names, because we know you can't come up with your own scooters. Look at this. Chris is the most reliable guy on the market. I own a few Dualpeds, and each and every single time I have questions about my scooter or need a part, he's always there, blah, blah, blah. He's always there to fix my problems. He answers the phone, goes the extra mile to help me out. He comes and meets me personally and fixes it if I need it. But that's his daughter. But I digress. So guys, don't buy a Dualped from this piece of shit Chris Dallas. Mikey from